Hi guys, in this video you will see how the cast of the WKRP in Cincinnati TV series from 1978 to 1982 changed. You will know their real names and age, and today let's see what all of the WKRP in Cincinnati stars look like now versus when they were on the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Let's get started. Number 1. Gary Sandy as Andy Travis. Andy Travis was the straight man for the eccentric staff of the station he has been hired to run. Before coming to WKRP, he had an unblemished record of turning around failing radio stations, but meets his match in his wacky staff members, of whom he becomes reluctantly fond. Andy Travis was played by Gary Sandy when he was 33 years old, and now he is 76 years old. Number 2. Gordon Jum as Arthur Carlson. Arthur Carlson is a principled, kind, decent, and sometimes surprisingly wise man. He has far more interest in his hobbies than he does in the radio station, often hiding in his office from people who want to see him on business. Arthur is a middle-aged general manager whose man's qualification for the job is that his mother, a business tycoon, is the station's owner. Mama Carlson adopted strict methods in raising him in the mistaken belief that it would make him strong. Instead, it made him weak, and his bumbling, indecisive management style is one of the main reasons the station is unprofitable. Arthur Carlson was played by Gordon Jum when he was 46 years old. Sadly, Jum died on September 22, 2003 from pulmonary fibrosis leading to respiratory failure at his home near Los Angeles, California at the age of 71. Number 3. Lonnie Anderson as Jennifer Milo. Jennifer Milo is the station's receptionist and highest paid employee. Contrary to a common assumption that she is merely eye candy for the station, Jennifer is informed, wise, connected, and able to handle practically any situation, no matter how absurd, with aplomb. Although very aware of her sex appeal, with various wealthy, powerful older men at her beck and call, she is friendly and good-hearted with the station staff. She is very strict about the limits of her job duties. She does not type letters and neither makes coffee nor brings any to the office staff. Jennifer Milo was played by Lonnie Anderson when she was 33 years old, and now she is 77 years old. Number 4. Howard Tasman as Dr. Johnny Fever. Johnny's persona is generally one of an aging, burnt-out ex-hippie. After spending most of his life in a nomadic existence up and down the dial, WKRP settles Johnny down and establishes a relatively stable ensemble of friends and associates for him. Although the trade-off is a cramped apartment and low pay, this arrangement doesn't seem to overly concern him much. Dr. Johnny Fever was played by Howard Tasman when he was 38 years old. Sadly, Tasman died from complication of colorectal surgery in Los Angeles, California, on January 29, 2022, at the age 81. Number 5. Richard Sanders as Les Nesman. Les Nesman was played by Richard Sanders when he was 38 years old, and now he is 82 years old. Despite being an almost totally incompetent, he is staunchly patriotic and politically conservative. With the discovery that his biological father was a card-carrying communist, making him deeply conflicted. Les Nesman was played by Richard Sanders when he was 38 years old, and now he is 82 years old. Number 6. Frank Bonner as Herb Tarlek. Herb Tarlek is a boorish, tasteless, and vain sales manager at WKRP, who is sometimes referred to as little guy to Mr. Carlson's big guy. He often wears loud plaid suits with his belt matching his white shoes. He is unable to land the big accounts, but is effective in selling airtime for products such as Red Regulars, the Cadillac of Worms. Although a married man with children, he persistently pursues Jennifer, who has absolutely no interest in him. While Herb is portrayed as buffoonish most of the time, he occasionally shows a sympathetic side. One of Herb's catchphrases is "no problemo," another is "okay, fine." Herb Tarlek was played by Frank Bonner when he was 36 years old. Sadly, Bonner died of June 16, 2021, aged 79 in Laguna Niguel, California, of complications from Lewy body dementia. Number 7. Tim Reid as Venus Flytrap. Venus Flytrap was the soulful, funky evening DJ who runs his show with a smooth-talking persona and mood lightning in the studio. His real name, Gordon Sims, is almost never used, and he maintains an aura of mystery. Venus Flytrap was played by Tim Reid when he was 34 years old, and now he is 77 years old. Number 8. Jan Smithers as Belly Quarters. Belly Quarters' ambition is eventually to be a broadcasting executive, but though intelligent and talented, she was held back early on by her extreme shyness and fear of speaking up. In the earliest episodes, station manager Arthur Carlson could not even remember who she was or whether Bailey was a man or woman. As the series goes on, Bailey becomes more assertive and more able to speak up for herself. She undergoes subtle changes in her hairstyle and appears in eyeglasses less and less. She becomes better at standing up to her nemesis Herb. Belly Quarters was played by Jan Smithers when she was 29 years old, and now she is 73 years old. Number 9. Carol Bruce as Lillian Carlson. Lillian Carlson was Arthur Carlson's ruthless, domineering mother, often referred to as Mother Carlson, and the owner of WKRP. An extremely successful and rich businesswoman, her only regret is that her approach to parenting backfired as her son ended up indecisive, weak-willed, and afraid of her. As a display of a cutthroat attitude, she has a painting hanging above her fireplace in her living room of two pairs of dangling legs of people just hanging. Lillian Carlson was played by Carol Bruce when she was 38 years old. Sadly, on October 9th, 2007, Bruce died from the chronic obstructive pulmonary disease at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Woodland Hills, California, aged 87. Number 10. Ellen Ann McClary as Carmen Carlson. Carmen Carlson is Mr. Carlson's sweet-natured wife. The two met in college, and though happily married, they are so anxious to avoid hurting each other's feelings that they rarely tell each other what they really think. Carmen Carlson was played by Ellen Ann McClary when she was 53 years old. Sadly, McClary died at her home in North Bend, Washington on May 21st, 2018 at the age of 91 from Alzheimer's disease. We really love the cast of the WKRP in Cincinnati TV series. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you on the next video.